Like that's gonna help. Stop.
All right, sorry, David's getting fussy. Yeah, so I really love that law of attraction group. I think it's going to be a really good thing for all of us. But, if you guys aren't in there, I think on my team is. If you aren't, let me know, or let whoever's your upline know, and we'll add you in there. All right, so we'll just wait like 2 more minutes, and then we'll start.
Yeah, but the more you wait, the less time you have.
Todd just brought up a good point. We only had a little bit of time last week before it said I had 10 minutes left, so I'll start now.
It's recorded, so you can share it after.
Yeah, we're recording this week. We finally figured that out, so that's good. Also, I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but Christina Bad and I are planning to do the 30-day support group starting May 1st. If you guys are interested in doing that or getting your team on there, or even new customers or anything, you should post about it on your Facebook to see what kind of interest you're going to get, or if you're interested in joining. Christina and I are going to do a chat on Friday about it and get things planned out. It's still in the early stages of things. We're just talking about it right now. We haven't made a group or planned anything, but we definitely want to start on May 1st with like accountability and getting new people to do, even try for 30 days and use the support group. We're going to share summary recipes and encourage each other to work out. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I would love to see you guys get some people on there, new customers, new ambassadors, anything. I really think it's going to be a good time. And what I've been doing, I've been posting on my Facebook page to try to see if anyone's actually interested in doing it before I put all this effort in. And I've gotten a little bit of response already. So I think you guys really should even just post about it. I can send you the picture I made. I can send you the thing that I typed up to post with the picture if you want. You guys can message me after or message your upline because I informed most of them about it. But Brittany knows a lot about it too. So you guys can message her or me or Lindsay if you want to, but I'm planning it, so you might as well come to me if you want to. So tonight we are talking about compliance, like I said, because I've seen quite a few posts on Facebook this week that are not compliant, that are not the Plexus way, that we just can't have going on, because a lot of people are saying Plexus is curing things and talking about specific diseases when talking about Plexus, and I just don't want to see any of you guys getting your account suspended or getting worse, like a lawsuit, because lawsuits could come against any of us or come against Plexus. Sorry, TJ just went to bed, so I'm getting comfy here. I don't want to see you guys in any kind of trouble, because I know this business has good things coming for all of us, and I don't want some stupid little post that you weren't sure about hindering that at all. So when you're posting, try really hard not to ever say diseases, not to say Plexus cures or treats anything, because we don't. We're supplements, we're not medicine, we're not FDA approved, which really isn't a big deal. Baby formula isn't even FDA approved. Sorry, got distracted by baby. Baby formula is not FDA approved, but cigarettes are. So just because we're not FDA approved doesn't mean we're not good quality stuff. We work hand in hand with the FDA, but we just aren't approved to say, oh, we cure this, we cure that, because we don't. And all supplements are approved by the FDA. It's not just us. And you want to be very, very careful, even if it's something, for example, like irritable bowel syndrome. Don't say, oh, Plexus can cure your IBS, even though we know things like that come from a leaky gut. You want to say something like, oh, I saw that you have trouble going to the bathroom consistently. Did you know that Plexus can help with you having regular bowel movements? As disgusting as that is, you just want to try and use the symptoms rather than the diagnosis. Like another one I have written down is allergies. This is allergy season. Allergies are also because of a leaky gut. We can't tell people, oh, Plexus is going to heal your allergies because Plexus heals your leaky gut. We just can't say that, but you can say, since I've been on Plexus, I haven't had the watery eyes that I normally have during the spring. Like, since I've been on Plexus, my nose hasn't been running like it normally has during this time of the year. And that's the way to get around it. You don't want to say the disease because that's not the Plexus way, that's not being compliant. But the symptoms are totally fine to list as things that Plexus could help. Still, don't say, oh, Plexus could treat your leaky eyes or your runny nose. Say, Plexus could potentially help with seasonal headache. Well, don't even say the word seasonal. Plexus could help with the headaches that you have, or Plexus could help with being so tired all the time, or whatever it is. So just really, really, none of us are perfect. Even Lou, our upline, who's our Emerald, she posts things sometimes that aren't compliant. We've got the compliancy police or whatever they are, third-party company coming onto Facebook to check the posts of everyone, just like be monitoring Plexus people post to make sure they're compliant and make sure that they are not being misleading, because that could bring on a whole world of trouble for all of us. And if you're unsure, come to me, come to Brittany, come to Nancy, Courtney, whoever your upline is, or I'm always available. I'm not saying overstep your upline because I want you to go to them first, but I am always here to answer questions and help you guys out with rewording your post or changing it completely, whatever we need to do, because we're all a team and I want to make sure you guys are succeeding too. And going along with that, we have had a lot of things on Facebook this week that just should not be there. You guys are free to talk how you want, say what you want, do what you want, but as business people, you want to be representing that on your Facebook page. And even in your talking with people, you don't want to be showing a side of yourself that doesn't need to be shown in a business aspect. Like, you can go out and drink, do whatever you want to do, but it does not need to be on Facebook. And I'm saying this out of love because I have learned so much since joining this Plexus. If any of you guys who knew me before know how much I posted about politics, how much I posted about my opinion, and how much everyone else was wrong that didn't agree with me. And I have just come so far because Lindsay and Lou and Jen are our three immediate uplines, and I've learned so much from them, excuse me, and see the things that they're posting. And I want you guys to kind of do the same with Brittany and I. And even if you want to go back and look at our Facebook from 6 months ago and see what kinds of things we were saying that we're not saying now. Like, I spent day and night posting about politics all the time. It was posting my beliefs, posting my parenting beliefs, politics, religion, and I obviously still post religious things because religion is a huge part of my life, but it's not in the same context it was before, where I was like, if you don't believe this, you're wrong. If you're not thinking the way I'm thinking, you're wrong, because that really does not attract people. It doesn't. And
question.
Go ahead.
What about like birth stuff? Because I know people don't agree with me on birth stuff, but like that's my other job. That could be considered offensive to some people.
Stuff like that, it's like, just be careful in your wording. Don't be like, oh, you're stupid, you're an idiot if you don't have a home birth. Like, and I know you don't talk like that anyway, but don't say stuff like that is intentionally offensive, because none of us are perfect. You're going to say something that pisses someone off at some point. Like, it's just going to happen. Don't, like stuff I was saying, like, oh, if you let your baby cry it out, you're a bad parent, and stuff like I was saying before. And while I might think that's true or whatever, it's not doing anything for any personal growth, any business, nothing. Like, the things I'm posting about now, and Brittany is like a really good example of that too. We've both come a long way in the couple months that we've been with Plexus. If you look at our Facebook, if you look at what we're talking about our family, we're talking about how Plexus is benefiting us, how, oh, the weather's great, it's a wonderful, beautiful day out today. It's, or as before, like I said, politics, and some people, it's like swearing. And our uplines and everyone in your upline, well, me up, is a Christian, so we have that value too, but they, sorry, I just got distracted. They don't like the swearing. They don't think that it should be going, oh, posting about how Plexus is helping you sleep better, and then the next thing is like, oh, F this, F that. Like, It just isn't attracting people to your business. It's not attracting people to you as a person. And I'm not even telling you guys, to be posting about Plexus all the time, because that's not the case. You don't need to be, every post needs to be Plexus this, Plexus that, Plexus, Plexus, Plexus. It does not need to be about that, because you need to find a good balance, and that's something I'm still working on. I'm giving my life to this right now, pretty much, and I'm working with Todd on like I took Sunday off. I took the weekend off pretty much, and it was really nice, but I'm working with Todd, and I'm talking to Lindsay about finding a balance between family and Plexus, because I am sleeping and breathing Plexus right now, and it's getting to be a lot. And I don't want any of you to get to that point. I don't want you to get there on your Facebook where you're only posting about Plexus. I don't want to get you to get there with your family and your friends where you're always talking about it. But I do want there to be a nice balance of Plexus posts on your Facebook, or even some of you guys might not be having as a drastic like love of Plexus as I am, but everything lately is coming back to Plexus. How happy I am, how good I'm sleeping, the money I'm making, the weight I'm losing. Like my whole life is coming full circle to Plexus. How good my marriage is because I'm so happy. So I do post about it a lot, but that's just because I'm seeing like drastic things through the company. I don't want you guys going from posting, oh, look at this funny picture of Kat, to not doing that. Like you can still be yourself, be who you want to be. You don't need Plexus to change you. We just need to be more mindful of the things that we're talking about, the things, how we're presenting ourselves. And like, here's another example. You don't want to be saying, Plexus has cured all my sugar cravings. Well, you can't say cured. Plexus has helped alleviate all my sugar cravings, and I don't crave sugar anymore. And then the next post being like, oh, I just ate 3 donuts because I really wanted them. Oh, I just drank a sugary coffee drink because I needed it. Even if it's true, you don't need to post it on your Facebook. You don't need to let everyone see every aspect of your life. And I am so guilty of that. So I'm not preaching to you guys at all. I'm saying we need to do this together, because I am the most guilty out of anyone of doing stuff like that. Telling everyone exactly how I feel about everything, what I'm doing, like seeking justification or something. And I so need to work on that. That people literally don't care. Well, they care, but it's not like what needs to be talked about all the time, how I feel or whatever. And especially if it's not beneficial to your business. And the things I was saying before were not. And I realized that when I started with Plexus, like how I was going to have to change what I talked about. Have my beliefs changed? Absolutely not. Have my like political beliefs, what I feel, nothing, it hasn't changed. It's how I go about approaching it with other people has changed. Like I still talk about politics, I still talk about religion, I still talk about my parenting views, but I do it in person and with people that want to have the conversation with me. I don't think the 600 friends I have on Facebook want to be seeing 24/7 how conservative I am. It doesn't do anything for any of us, because they're getting sick of my political posts, and I'm scaring people away. So like, who knows how many people have unfriended me and unfollowed me because of what I was sharing before Plexus, and how many people I'm not going to get to with Plexus now because of what I was saying before. Or how many people are seeing me post about Plexus but have someone else that in their life that does Plexus too, and they're considering going to them instead because of the offensive things that I said to them or said about them, said on Facebook, whatever. So it's just not good for business. And I'm not targeting any of you. We just, the uplines, all of our uplines, and Brittany and I have noticed quite a few things that just aren't, like, that won't go hand in hand with Plexus, posting about Plexus and growing a business. If you just want to be a customer, I don't think any of you on this call want to be a customer, or you wouldn't be on the call, but some people that sign up as ambassadors are just meant to be wholesale customers for now. And if they want to do that and not be sharing the business and whatever, they can say whatever they want on their Facebook page. But we've got, Brittany and I have some people in our downline and in our sidelines. That's sidelines are people that are on our team, but underneath other ambassadors that aren't directly correlated with us. Some of the things they're saying, it's just not, it's not that it's not compliant, but it's not presentable in a way that especially our team is okay with. Well, you guys can say what you want, but our team is one that is on the radar with Plexus, with some of the diamonds, our team, how we're doing it, how we treat each other, how we treat other people that aren't even on our team. We are on the radar of doing good things. So myself and Brittany and Lindsay, Jen, and Lou hold all of us to a very, very high standard, because you guys are just lucky enough to be on an amazing team that really has good moral values and really believes in the product and really believes in the company and really believes in all of us. So they want us to hold ourselves to a very high standard of how we present ourselves and how we carry ourselves and how we approach this business. Let me just look through my notes here.
Yes, I. Oh, yeah, she's up in bed. Sorry, okay, I thought you meant Chris.
And like I said, don't be posting about how you just ate a whole pizza. Even if you did, like,
That's why Chris was like,
whatever. Good for you.
I don't know where
Like,
she went.
but don't. Hey, Courtney, can you mute your mic?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. If you ate a whole pizza, or if you felt like you needed a cheat day and ate 3 donuts for breakfast or whatever, great. But
A sleeve of Oreos.
yeah, whatever. Ate your Oreos, ate M&Ms, whatever you did. That's okay sometimes, but it's kind of counterproductive. Even if you want to share with the world what you had for a snack, like, it's kind of counterproductive to be like, oh, just ate all these M&Ms, but I'm going to go take my swim now. Like,
Nope.
there's a way to go about it. Be like, oh, if you wanted to say, oh, I had M&Ms, you could incorporate it and be like, I didn't have my swim today, and I felt a really strong urge for sugar. I felt like I needed M&Ms. Like, it's amazing how these products are working. I'm being made fun of.
No, it's just random that you selected M&M.
I have house guests and they're picking on me with my husband, so.
So it's just funny that I'm famous sugar.
Let me look through my notes here.
Which I think all of.
I really want you guys to start looking, like, just to be mindful. No, I'm not saying change your life overnight, because I've been with Plexus since the end of February. Like, it's taken a couple months to get to where I am now, and it's taken Brittany a couple months. Like, but I just want you to be mindful. If you're not friends with Lindsay, Lou, and Jen, I really want you guys to be, because they are amazing examples for us. Lou just got Emerald in the last couple months. She's going to Kona this year. She's got her Plexus Lexus. If you guys haven't had, I want to schedule a chat with all of us. If you guys haven't had the pleasure of meeting her, she is just a peach. That woman is gold. She is just awesome. And what she posts on her Facebook, what even Shannon's Blues Upline, what they post on their Facebook page, what Jen posts, what Lindsay posts, I want you guys to start looking, just observing. You don't have to, like, stalk them or whatever, but just, excuse me, when you see them, like, just notice what they're saying. How Lindsay just bought a brand new house, and her posts are so excited about how Plexus is helping her remodel her house and whatever. And I just want you guys to know what they're saying, how they're saying it, and try and emulate that. Try to even just make it so you're more mindful of your own posts. Like, if you're posting about how you went out and got drunk this weekend and how whatever, or if you're, like, making inappropriate jokes or whatever, because 420, whatever you guys do, I know, all the power to you. But if you're posting about that stuff, just know what people could potentially see and not see a professional, and not see someone that's dedicated to their business, and not see someone who is taking themselves or their product seriously. That's why I'm saying go look at Lindsay, especially Lindsay. Lindsay is, I love that girl. I love her so much, and she is such a role model to me. She's saying the things she says have changed my whole persona pretty much. because she first approached me, well, not in an abrupt way or anything, but she kind of told me that I should start being mindful, like I'm telling you guys, and it really resonated with me. So I love her so much. I don't want you guys to think any one of you specifically did anything wrong, like that I'm targeting any one of you. I'm not, because I want you guys to know how much I had to learn from this. It was me. This was me a month ago, especially with this new campaign going on for the fall and we're getting a new president. I was all over everything I shouldn't have been. And if you scroll through my Facebook lately, I haven't posted anything political. I haven't posted anything religious. Well, besides like a Bible verse or whatever, but I haven't posted anything controversial, should we say. And if I do, and it starts to go south, I always delete it. I had something written, I wonder. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. You guys, we have 10 minutes, so I'm going to do this really quick. What I said about how I posted about politics, it would, Isabella. Okay, so yeah, so say you saw me talking about how I hate this and hate that, and then you saw another Plexus ambassador talking about how much she loves her sister, loves her kids, had a great day out with her mom, whatever. You're more likely to order from her because she is more upbeat, she seems more professional, and I just have kept the stuff off my Facebook because it's so negative. Like, it's the stuff that I don't, my opinion on things, because opinions don't benefit anyone. If I had such an opposing opinion of someone else, they're gonna not agree with me, and that's gonna push them away from me, and then it's just gonna bring negativity to my page, because if you post anything controversial, it's gonna bring an argument, and it just doesn't look good for business. So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because we only have a few more minutes. Jen wanted me to tell you guys about a new policy that her and Lou and Shannon and Lindsay had decided about. Brittany, this is like specifically for you. You heard this earlier, but if you guys sign up your spouses, try to get them having people underneath them. Even if you sign up your own recruits underneath your spouse, it's working as a team. You get paid for your spouse. You get that first level payment from, say Audrey, your sister signed up under Todd. We'll just do that, or whatever. So now Todd gets the level 1 bonus, and I get the level 2. So it's twice as much money. If you have a spouse as a power partner, you get the level 1 money and the level 2. You get commission off Todd sales, or Todd gets the commission off of the people below him, and I make a profit off of that too. So you guys want to try to all get, if you have a spouse, try and get him below you. And sign up some of your recruits under him. Build him as a strong leg. And it'll really, really help you out. Okay. And I want you guys, Lou posted an incentive about $10. I'll have to double check, but she wants you guys to know what level you are to her. So it goes Lou, Jen, Lindsay, me, and those of you who are my level 1s, you'd be Lou's level 4. So she's offering an incentive for level 1 through 4. That's $15, I think, and then 5 through 7 is $10.
No, 10 and 5. 10 and 5.
Okay, positive is 10 and 5. So even level 5. So Audrey, if you signed up someone below you, that would be Lou's level 5. So you could match her $5, and you'd give someone $10 off their welcome pack.
The $5 goes into a drawing.
This is a different incentive.
Okay.
So, or Kim, since you're level 5, you're already Lou's level 5. You could get someone below you and still offer the incentive of $10 to match with you. But my level 1, so that's, yeah, all of my level 1s are the cutoff between $5 and $10. So if I signed anyone else up, it would be her level 4. But you guys are all my level 1s are Lou's level 5. And I'll type that out so you guys can understand it. But we're just running out of time here. You guys have any questions real quick? Questions? No, no, no. All right. Everyone smile. Ready? 1, 2, Sydney. Move it. Ready?
You're a little rat. Does that relax? Does that relax?
Okay.
Relax.
Oops.
Does that relax?
Okay, Alicia, ready? Courtney, smile.
That's from Germany,
Oh my gosh. Hold up my stupid phone. Okay, ready? Smile. All right. If you guys have any questions, we've got 5 minutes. If not, I'll tell you guys to have a good night. And then if you have anything you want to add, you can just throw it in the message. Audrey, I'm going to send you a message after and we'll catch up. All right. I love you, girls. Have a good night. All right. Bye.